mobile hotspot. Welcome back. In Portland, Oregon at the Justice for Patrick Gibbons March in solidarity with the Laurelhurst Street Defense. Oh, look at this pepper protester. Yeah, I mean, my cellular service is bad, my mobile hotspot service.
Shivering, and then freaking when I got here, I got to Laurelhurst and I was walking up the hill and that's when it all just hit me.
Yeah, it's like 60 degrees, but that's hot for Portland this time of year.
Especially the freaking cold nights that we've been having.
Yep, it was like 38 degrees last night. Okay, glad things are stable on Twitch.
I'm trying hard to stay focused, but it ain't easy. Not easy. Give me a break!
Yeah, he showed in. to yell the F word. You should try it sometime. Stick around if you want to hear some speeches by Letha, probably Jedi. Yeah, it was just on like 33rd Street, mainly, where we had really sketchy service. I don't think it's just Facebook.
Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
If you're just tuning in, this is Carissa Dez at Laurelhurst Park. Laurelhurst Park in Portland, Oregon. We just did a march, Justice for Patrick Kimmons March, and this group is in solidarity with the Laurelhurst Sweeps Defense. Hey Manuel, thanks for the donuts. Come down here. Ooh, look at this rainbow. But this is cool. It's pretty. Yeah, my service went back up as soon as we got closer to the park for some reason. Twitch usually has a better feed, in my opinion.
You said that?
Not really an opinion.
Sorry.
It's true. Woo, it's warm. How are you still wearing a sweater?
Actually, I'm about to take it off.
Oh, it looks like we're going further into the park. Shit.
You don't hear that nowhere else, right?
My pepper spray leaked in my pants. Ooh, spicy. Again, check out this mutual aid. They're not even a specific group, it's just people that are coming out and bringing food, breakfast food.
I love your earrings, by the way. I heard you talk and I wanted to compliment after, so.
Thank you. I love them too. It's my first time wearing them.
Wow.
One of my friends sells jewelry and I got them from her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to see you here.
Good to see you too. Thank you, Regina. Yeah, I'm about to drink some water right now.
Mic check. So everyone, go ahead and get into the dirt area over here. Letha's gonna stand on the sidewalk.
This park is so beautiful, Laurelhurst Park.
First off, I want to say hello. How many people, can I get a hand count of how many people have not been in the march and just now recognizing who JFPK is?
I didn't know it was your son until today, Miss Letha.
It's okay. I just want to know all hands that's new to JFPK or this is their first time hearing me speak. Welcome aboard the ship. It's a good thing to know that everybody here knows who JFPK is. We changed the location at the last minute and we still got a phenomenal crowd. We still got an amazing crowd.
She'll explain what's going on.
We need to show everybody what we twerking and working with. 'Cause I twerk a lot, I do know that. So anyways, then I want to say second, is no sweeps and fuck the police. No justice, no peace. So as we all know that Patrick Timmons' birthday is coming up again in June. It just passed. We just do a phenomenal, amazing block off downtown Portland. And here we go again. My brain ain't all the way focused today, but I tell you what, fuck the police, and I'm gonna always continue to say that no matter what. My brothers and sisters, we need to recognize that the police, the government, the system needs to be completely shut down. Yes! We need to shut them down, my brothers and sisters. It is time that we rise as a nation. Yes! When we march, we are a revolution. Yes! When we march, we are democracy. Yes! We need to show the community that we are what community looks like, my brothers and sisters. We need to shut the Portland police completely out of commission. Fire without rehire. And if Ted Wheeler don't change his system, fuck him as well. We are here to take our streets back. By any fucking means necessary. We need to keep marching, we need to keep marching, we need to keep marching, and we need to keep marching. We need to keep chanting, we need to keep chanting, we need to keep chanting. Yes! Until we can't march and chant no more, my brothers and sisters. Yes! We have a job that is not completed, my brothers and sisters. Yes! But we will complete this mission for justice. Yes! We will shut the government down. Yes! In due time, my brothers and sisters. I've been running back and forth downtown Portland trying to get justice for Patrick Timmons. I want you guys to know that. It's a hard battle. Yes. I didn't think it would be this hard until last week. But I can tell you what, I'm a fucking beast. Yes! I walked in there by myself. I came out by myself. I walked in there in one piece. I came out in one piece. As I said before I walked in, if you shoot me, I'm going to shoot you back. If you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. If you fight me, I'm going to fight you back. If you knock me down, I'm going to knock you down. I am a full-fledged beast. I don't give a fuck. When I walked in that district attorney's office, before I got there, they said you can't have anyone come in with you. I thought, is this a setup? And then the back of me said, fuck them. You walk on through, sister. You're a black, beautiful queen. I love the black skin that I rock in. I wouldn't change my color for nobody. I am black and I am beautiful. And I will stand tall through it all, my brothers and sisters. They expecting for me to fall down. No, no, no. I'm going to keep standing. When I walked out that district attorney office, they just knew I was going to say I'm giving up. I seen the looks on some of their faces. The DA knew I wasn't giving up. He knew this was a long run. Because he looked at me and said, keep going. Don't you stop. You keep up the fight. Yes. I told him, you ain't said nothing but a word, my brother. Patrick Timmons' mama's on the run. Patrick Timmons' mom is on the run for justice for Patrick Timmons and all others. I will keep 10 to begin and 10 to end. I will stomp these Portland streets. I will climb up a many mountains. I will roll down a many trees. I will turn a many backflips if I can. until I serve justice and get it served properly. And I tell you what, my brothers and sisters, if I cannot reopen my son's case, guess what? I'm going to continue marching. I'm going to beef up the security. I'm going to turn up the heat on the streets, and they're going to know about it every day. They're going to get tired of seeing 10 toes to the pavement. They're going to give me something because I'd rather stand for something than stand for nothing. But if they don't reopen his case, at least I got a chance to know that may not happen. But if it does, me fighting this second way around, and if it doesn't, there was some changes that I had on that letter that they did give to me, and his name will be stamped underneath them changes as soon as they made. The district attorney straight said it out of his mouth. What I can do for Patrick Timmons is accommodate changes that you would like to be made with the Portland police. And I looked at him and I said, thank you, but no thank you. I want the changes to be made, but I'd rather have my son's case reopened. And if I had my cake and eat it too, baby, I'd do the rest of it and make the change as well. One day, when I can get my brain on board, after justice, I just may take that seat to be a mayor for Portland, Oregon. I have really been thinking about running and taking Ted Wheeler's seat because I know I can take it. And I know I can make a change in Portland, Oregon. I know I can fire all the Portland police, racist ass fucking scumbags, shove their ass far as out of here as they can go, and fire without rehire. And what I mean by fire without rehire is do not go to Seattle or Texas or Alabama or Chicago and think you're going to get another job. Fuck you. I don't know if any of you guys have heard anything about the umbilical cord, but I see a lot of faces, and I know you guys don't march with me. You might have heard of justice for Patrick Timmons, but I'm finna tell you something about the police. You know that little bit, you know that umbilical cord that, okay, all y'all had to be spit out, okay? So we all had to be spit out. So you know that umbilical cord that your husband or your man or your fiance, your woman, your cat, your dog, whatever may have you have to cut? You know you gotta clip that, right? I'm about to go there. Y'all ready? Kids, plug your ears. I don't see none, but if you got kids here, plug your ears. So that umbilical cord that you gotta clip, that umbilical cord, being the fact that they killed Kendra James, being the fact that they killed Quanice Hayes, being the fact that they killed 1,093 people plus, being the fact that they killed them and they were all justified up until George Floyd. What? All these bodies, but now you want to give somebody 27 million. Fuck you. Yes. Fuck that money. You take that money, you cram it up your ass. Because if it was me, I wouldn't take it. I want you fired without rehire. Then we can talk about how much money you want to serve to me on the platter. Because if I get it, I want it hot. But I don't want you on the force either. Don't give me no money unless you're going to fire both of them police. Time, sir, time, and you can't get that job back. So anyways, back to the umbilical cord, my brothers and sisters. So that umbilical cord being the fact that they killed my son and shot him 9 times in the back. They shot Patrick Timmons 9 times. They didn't shoot him when he was running towards him. They waited till he turned around and crept between 2 cars. Common sense is if a young 27-year-old brother running from you, he is no longer a threat. Even if he was running towards you, he did not have a gun in his hand at the time he ran towards you. Yes. When he turned his back and began to run, and then you shoot him 9 times in the back, you is a low-life and dirty scumbag, filthy, disgusting animal. Yes. And being that you did that to my son and George Floyd and everybody else, that umbilical cord that your daddy should have been cutting with them scissors or razors or whatever it is, should have wrapped around your neck not 1 time, not 2 times, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times, not 6 times, not 7 times, not 8 times, but goddamn me 9 times. The same amount of times you shot my baby in his back is the same amount of times that umbilical cord should have strangled your ass. And I know that sounds horrible, but it is what it is. You had enough guts to shoot Patrick Kimmons. You had enough guts to kill all these black people, these white people, these Latino people, these Asian people. Hey, one thing about me is I am not racist. My son, Patrick Kimmons, is half white. Okay? His father's mother is all white. So bullshit with that. I'm not with it. But what I am with is fighting against racism. Fighting for justice. Fighting to take our streets back. And fighting against these sweeps. Fuck the police. How the hell do you come down here to Laura Horse and think you can move the tents and you just push people shit out the way? To these homeless people, this shit means a lot. This is something that they want, that they crawled, that they built. I don't care how dirty it is, how trashy it looks. It means the world to these homeless people. And for you to come and take it and throw it in a garbage can, bullshit. I understand it should be a little cleaned up a little bit. But what we got to understand, my brothers and sisters, is that we do need to defend the homeless people. We do need to keep 10 to begin and defend the homeless people. So that's why JFPK took their 11 to 2 and brung it over here with you. I said we took our 11 to 2 and brung it over here with you, and we made it do what it do. We made it do what it do. We turned up, we turned down. I just didn't drop it for y'all today, and I can't go that far because I ain't feeling too well. But you catch me on the next week, I might be ready for you. I'm going to be fired up this Sunday. I promise you don't want to miss it. I'm going to give you something in some churches, some singing, I'm going all the way there. You're going to think I was the president, and I'm not talking about fuck Donald Trump, and I'm not talking about fuck Ben, B, Bye, or whatever fuck you want to call him. I ain't talking about none of that. But I dare you to come to my march on Sunday. I triple dare you. I'm going to show you what JFPK is all about, because we turned up last Sunday. We got to singing and stomping and clapping and dancing and all type of shit. But back to the facts of reality, we have to get justice. We have to fight for the homeless. We have to get their lives back on track. What I've always wanted to do is open up a business. I have it. I want to open up a shelter. That's always been in my heart, to open up a shelter. And if God give me the opportunity to do it, it's going to be under Justice for Patrick Kimmons. It's going to be Justice for Patrick Kimmons. I want to open up a JFPK building on MLK and Fremont. It's kind of hard. So I got an opportunity to start filing grants either for the business or the shelter. That's a hard pick. But I know if I do that shelter, I can connect that business in with that shelter. There you go. When I say I'm a smart sister, I'm a smart sister. I work hard for what I do. And I work hard for you. I stand on the front line every Sunday, every Thursday for you, and you do as well for me. And I just want you to know, if you fight for me, I'll fight for you. If you ride for me, I'm going to ride for you. If you die for me, I'm going to die for you. You got my back, I got your back. If you got my back, I got your back. By any fucking means necessary. I'm going to give the mic to Jedi. Let him speak for a minute. But I appreciate all you guys. I had a ball marching with y'all. I hope that the homeless get somewhere safe. Being that I know that there's so many on the street, I'm going to start coming through here on a daily basis, checking on the homeless, passing out blankets, gloves, food, pop, water. This is what I do. This is what I do. You know, we need to realize that this stuff it comes and go. Money comes and go. Money is the love of all evil. Money is also the love of the root of the evil. So it comes and go. So to give it is nothing. And I've been giving back to the community all week.
That's right.
So when you see me money through Cash App and Venmo, don't never think twice that I'm not doing nothing with it.
That's right.
I keeps it 100.
That's right.
When you buy t-shirts for me, I keeps it 100. That t-shirt money don't do nothing but go back for more t-shirts. That t-shirt money don't do nothing but support JFPK.
That's right.
It keeps my business open because when I'm out here Thursday and Sunday, I'm taking away from JFPK business. That's my business. And that's what my son always wanted for me, is to keep that open. So as long as I'm breathing and walking and talking, it's open. As long as I'm breathing, walking and talking, I'm marching. As long as I'm breathing, walking and talking, I'm helping the homeless out. And I'm marching for the homeless. So from this day forward, Justice for Patrick Kimmons, we will be honored to yell for the homeless people from this day forward. When we scream Patrick Kimmons' name, we will make up a chant for the homeless. And I've already got one in mind. Fuck the sweeps and fuck the police. So we can add it all together. Fuck the sweeps, take it to the streets, and fuck the sweeps and the police. Me and Jedi will hook it up some type of way, shit. I had to help me out a little bit, but we'll hook it up. We'll have one made for next Thursday or Sunday. But anyway, thank you, my brothers and sisters, for taking the time out to listen to me. I appreciate it. Your attention, your divided attention was all on me, and that's what it's about. I've heard no talking, no disrespecting while I'm talking. Phenomenal, amazing. I appreciate you. Don't make this your last time hearing me speak. I speak every Sunday and Thursday. We do change location. If you're not already yet following me, follow me on Justice for Patrick Kimmons on Facebook as well as Instagram. If you feel like or you want to give to me, you can Cash App me or you can Venmo me, and I'm going to give the mic to Jedi so he can tell you that.
She gonna remember one day. Cash App Lethal Loc, money sign LETHA LOC, and the Venmo is Beast Mode 3700 3700. It feels good to be out here today, showing up for these people and simultaneously spreading the message of justice for Patrick Kimmons. I know last week was difficult to bear for a lot of people because we've all put in so much work. But all I know is that we're not going to stop. We cannot stop. As long as we keep going, we will make the shit crack somehow, some way. We don't have all the answers, but we don't need all the answers. All we need to know is to keep fucking pushing. And that's what I'm dedicated to do. I'm gonna stand by her side to the end of it. I hope y'all are with me in that. Are y'all with me in that? This shit, we're facing so much oppression, and this system is so enormous. But when we all come together, there's nothing that we cannot accomplish. We're all human beings. We have massive power. As long as we continue to organize, we will find a way to get justice for Patrick Kimmons. As far as I'm concerned, there's no fucking statute of limitations on murder. His case can still be reopened. There is a way. We're gonna do some research and figure this shit out. It was enlightening for me because it makes us realize, okay, we have to actually really, really dive in to all of the intricacies and all of the details. But they're not just gonna give it to us, because they're too worried about their money and other bullshit and going to Portland City Grill with their dates and shit. Fuck Ted Wheeler.
Fuck Ted Wheeler. Fuck Ted Wheeler.
Fuck Ted Wheeler.
Fuck Ted Wheeler.
We're not gonna stop pushing this shit.
No, keep pushing.
She's not done. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not really discouraged.
Right?
As long as we have each other, bro, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. As long as we keep getting more people out, hitting different areas of the city, making noise, making the shit spread across the United States, across the world, we can make this shit happen. I truly believe in that, and I hope that y'all do too. Conviction is everything. As long as you don't stop, just keep going. So that's what we're going to keep doing. And at the same time, we're going to advocate for everybody. I'm super passionate about Black Lives Matter. I'm super passionate about JFPK. You can be super passionate about something, but also be involved in the other struggles. Right? You can be involved in the other things and be super passionate about one. That's why I also stand out here and advocate for homeless people, because they are just as valid as us. A lot of us are only one paycheck away from being in that position. If we were in that position, we would want the same help, correct? So we have to show up for them. And we're going to keep showing up for them because they deserve that. They're victims of the system, just like Patrick Kimmons was. Luckily, they still have their lives. They still have a chance. So it's our duty and responsibility to show up for them. In the same way that we're showing up for Letha. In the same way that we show up for Patrick Kimmons, we got to show up for them too. I'm dedicated to continue doing that. They don't deserve what they are living with. And they damn don't deserve to be swept. This is not a fucking long-term solution. You're just gonna sweep and sweep and sweep? Yo, we're gonna uprise. Like what do they expect us to do? They continually try to crush our spirit and then blame us for not being able to bear the weight. It's some bullshit. We're getting smarter by the day. We're getting stronger by the day. We're learning the system more and more by the day. So as long as we continue on that path, we got this shit. We fucking got this shit. Again, we don't have the answers, but all we need to know is to keep fighting. And the answers are going to come. I have so many questions in my life. So many unanswered questions that I've had for years. And as I continue this fight, I have more and more questions. But I do know as I continue to fight, more of those questions start being answered. Right? The more that you question, the more you just sit with them, the more you struggle, the more the answers start to come. Especially as we continue to come together, all of our minds coming together, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. Let's continue to keep fighting for justice for Patrick Kimmons. Let's keep fighting to help these people live with dignity. The police and rapid response are trying to take their dignity away. And they can cloak it in any way they want. Oh, we're trying to help. Bitch, no, you're not. You are not trying to, if you were trying to help, you would quit your job and come out here with us. Let's continue to radicalize each other. We need more people out here. There's 600,000 people in this city. There should be at least 1,000 people here. Just imagine what we can do with that many people. They can't stop us all. They will not stop us all. They will not. We will fucking succeed. We will prevail. We will get what we want. And we're going to die trying. Absolutely not. I ain't trying to die yet. But I'm just saying, like, you got to be in it that tough. That's what it's going to take, because the odds that we're facing are so huge. So we need to stay together. We need to hold each other tight continually. And keep showing up for each other. Keep showing love. Keep being involved. Keep spreading the flyers. Keep sending her money. Keep sending Letha money. Pay Letha for all the time and the blood, the sweat, the tears she drips on this fucking ground for all of y'all to witness. Give her that same energy back. make sure that she's living comfortably.
Yes.
Make sure that she's living peacefully. She's getting some kind of semblance of peace. Especially if you're white. Especially if you're white. Pay those reparations back to her. Once again, her Cash App is $LETHALOC. Send her at least $5. The fact that she walked up in that building by herself, faced these 4 white people, these white supremacists, came out, took a big loss, but got some wins, got some small wins. The fact that we're going to get a plot in that parking lot, that's great. Wow. That is a win. Yeah. That is a win in my eyes. Is that a win in your eyes? Yes. So there's wins that we can take away from this. They say a lot of shit. We're going to hold them accountable to it. We're going to keep holding them accountable to it. We're going to make sure that plot gets put in ASAP.
Yes.
ASAP. And these changes that they're supposedly going to make, to have it under JFPK, to have it under Letha's name, that's a win. That's making a difference. And that could not have happened without all of us, right? Without us continually supporting her, without us coming together. Coming together, coming together, coming together. Continue to come together, y'all. Much love. I appreciate all of you for coming out here today. Keep showing up. Keep on showing up. That's all we know how to do. So we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep getting those answers. We're going to get justice. We're going to get what we deserve and what we want. Amen. I'm going to pass this mic off to Gary. He's going to share a couple words with y'all. Say his name.
Patrick Kimmons!
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 So I am here in support of Patrick Kimmons and Letha. That is my #1 priority when I come out here on Thursdays and Sundays, to be in support, which means whatever Letha asks, that's what I'm here for. That's what we are here for. I want to see a show of hands for all of y'all in your own particular neighborhood that have houseless people.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
So when you're raising your hands and you say that you recognize that there are homeless people on your street, then that means you have been presented with the perfect platform to make a difference on your street. For those of y'all already know, Food for the Community, everything that we've done is for the houseless. And we've been doing it since the Red House and before, okay? The houseless community is our community. When you drive down the street and you see a tent or a box, or you see someone out there fixing their bike or whatever they're doing out there, you're looking at a member of your own community. So if you care about your community, you can literally start on your street. For those of y'all that are involved in the movement that we've been doing, we give you a kit. We give you the stuff to feed the houseless people on your street, in your neighborhood. Am I right, Weez?
Damn right.
We can affect change, okay? Let me explain something to y'all about Letha. Last Saturday, so I apologize, but I'm gonna go there a little bit. So I wanna see a show of hands that was at Juicy Jambalayas last Saturday. So do y'all see the difference when I asked about houseless and when I talked about a black business?
Whoa.
When I talk about someone who's lost her son and still has maintained and stood tall and opened a business that we 100% can support. Can I see a show of hands who even knows where Juicy Jambalaya is? How many of y'all knows where that? So Juicy Jambalaya is open from 12 to 6, 6 days a week. Okay, from 12 to 6, 6 days a week.
It's great to come out here, but we're talking about black business. Any of y'all was involved with the first Buy Black market that we did back on Black Friday? It's about black business. When you talk about reparations of any color, you're talking about business. So Letha is there, and she is open, and she has items to be purchased. Can y'all hear what I'm saying? Okay, so you don't have to stop by there every day. Just stop by and say hi. We are trying to uplift one another. You can affect change literally on your street by reaching out to the houseless folks in your community, the homeless people. Let me explain something to you. You feed the people on your street, your car stops getting broken into. Does that make sense?
That's right. Right?
So when you look out for the homeless, they look out for you. So not only are you stepping up for members in your community, but you're giving them the opportunity to step up for you, and you're also connecting. They are people. They are persons. They can speak, they can walk, and they can talk. And they have feelings. And it does matter to them what we do. They don't care what your name is. That doesn't matter to them who you are. When you interact with the houseless community, you are interacting with your own family. You're interacting with the people that care about you, that you need to show that we care about them as well. And the only thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to end it here, last Saturday when Letha closed, all of the food that was left over from Juicy Jamalaya's that none of us showed up to purchase from, she handed all of that food to Food for the Community, and it went directly to the houseless camps. So y'all make some noise for that. Letha chose people over capitalism. Do y'all understand that? Letha chose people over capitalism. Letha could have kept that food and sold it the next day or whatever a lot of these businesses do. But the houseless, the homeless matter. And Letha handed everything to us, and we made sure that every one of those meals got distributed to not only Delta Park, but we hit a few houseless camps with what Letha donated to the community.
I don't mean to be disrespectful, but just standing there listening to one of my comrades talk and watching from the back of how many hands that came to that grand reopening is pathetic. If you are in my march for justice for Patrick Kimmons, that is pathetic. If you can show up Thursday and Sunday, you didn't have to come by anything. But what you could have did was come on that corner and say Black Lives Matter. It ain't about buying shit from Juicy Jambalaya. Not on that day. It was to come support the leader and the organizer of Justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others. I am upset. And I'm not upset at you guys. I'm in my feelings. Because I was expecting a lot more people to see that day. Just to walk out and see main organizer and frontliners sucked. I love them dearly, but I should have seen you guys. It should have looked like this. You have to buy anything. You could have just came to my job and said, hey, how you doing? Black Lives Matter. Took up the whole street with the signs. I didn't care because Black Lives Matter, and that's what it's about. So I really feel like and you know what? Some of the comrades even went out their way to send me a message and say, hey, I couldn't make it. I had work. I had a family issue. I had to do this. Or some of us got lives. I have a life. So it's understandable if you can't make it. But if you can't make it, at least give $5 Cash App, frontliner, organizer of Justice for Patrick Kimmons, or someone on the front line. That's simple. It could be 50 cents or $1. Just know it all goes for a cause of JFPK. We are not just out here marching for nothing. We're getting ready to do big things in Portland, Oregon. I'm getting ready to make a change that a damn black woman ever did in the state of Oregon with the Portland police. And I guarantee you that. So I just wanted to say that because that hand count was like, whoa, wait a minute. Juicy got to speak. And I don't mean no disrespect, but I had to get it off my chest. I don't bite my tongue, and all my comrades know that. Whatever I got to say, I send it to you raw, straight raw, and uncut, straight across the board. Boop. Boop. I had to get that in. So anyway, we're going to continue to keep up the fight for justice and continue to keep up the fight for the homeless, continue to keep up the fight for the sweeps. Because we're going to fight, 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 we're going to fight until we can't fight no more. We're going to fight by any fucking means necessary. Give it up for justice for Patrick Timmons. I also brung out t-shirts today. Someone got one on. Demonstrate. So these are the new t-shirts, Justice for Patrick Timmons. His picture is on the back of them. We do have another t-shirt that Gary has on, JFPK on the front, 10 toes on the back. If you would like to purchase one, I am over there by that blue truck. You can step over there to the right or to the left and you can get one. We have them in all sizes. You guys take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're hungry, you ain't got no change in your pocket, and I say this at every event. You hungry, you don't got no change in your pocket, and you simply want to just come by. You hungry and you need something to eat, come by Juicy on the K. 5800 Northeast MLK. You ain't got no money, just say, hey, Letha, hey, they call me Juicy up there. So, hey, Juicy, I know who you is. Even if I don't, just say, hey, I was at your, and I'm hungry, can I get a bite to eat? You motherfucker right, you can get a bite to eat. I'm not just going to give you a bite to eat. I'm going to give you a full meal deal. Jambalaya, garlic bread, a salad, and a pop. And it's for free. If you hungry and ain't got no money, but don't use me. I know a user. But if you hungry, just step on up to Juicy on the K. I'll handle you. Y'all have a good day.
Love you, Letha.
Love you. Love you, Beast Mode.
Beast Mode. Thank you, you guys. We love you.
So if y'all haven't had, who's had Juicy's Jambalaya? Who's had the Jambalaya? Okay, if you haven't had the Jambalaya, you definitely need to. And if you are vegan, there are vegan options as well. Okay, what Letha just told y'all basically was, you don't even have to have money to come by. If you're hungry, she gonna feed you. How amazing is that? All right, so if y'all ain't got money for a shirt, like I said, Juicy's, it's right north of Killingsworth on Martin Luther King. Just north of it, there's a food cart pod there. Juicy's is the one closest to the street, right on the corner. 12 to 6, Monday through Saturday. So stop by, say hi to Letha, support black business. Appreciate y'all coming out. I think we're gonna wrap this up. Okay, you can let the folks know that on your own. I just want to say thank Rad, Weez, security. Give it up for security, y'all. Let's give it up for security. Those of y'all, Icarus, Corn Dog, Cole, everybody, Rad, amazing people. We're going to keep this fight going, okay? We're going to keep this fight going. For those of y'all who are paying attention to what's going on with George Floyd, that $27 million just totally destroyed a family. That $27 million just destroyed a family. And I'm going to just leave it at that. We'll see y'all soon.
Pinkies up.
All right, that's a wrap, folks.
Detroit. They call it pancake. You got like
They call them pancakes.
yeah, that was my great grandfather's.
See you later, Alice. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for coming through and watching and listening and marching with me and us. I'm just gonna go and enjoy the sunshine a little bit, maybe get some jambalaya. That actually sounds pretty good right now. And then I'm gonna go get some work done. If I get that done, then maybe I'll go to ice. We'll see, we'll see. Oh yeah, I just chugged some water. Thank you for reminding me. I do forget. Shout out to Halospace. There's Philip back here, back to back with Halospace. I'm streaming for them as well. We're both streaming to Halospace Facebook page and website. So check them out. Have a good day, Robert. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day, everybody. Peace, love, donuts.